Hi guys! So if you haven't already guessed by 1, the title of the video, and 2, my mini ears, this video is going to be my Disney World Florida souvenir haul. I have quite a few things that I bought on my trip. Got quite a few bags, but these are all mainly like souvenir things that I picked up in Disney World, and there's a couple of things that aren't from Disney World but I'm going to throw them in anyway. I got back from my flight yesterday, so I'm looking jet lagged as hell right now, so just excuse that in this video. But this is going to be all of the souvenirs I picked up in Disney World, but I will be doing another video going through a few things I picked up from my shopping trip that I did in the US on the last day that I was in Florida. So I'm just going to show you everything that I picked up. I will try and tell you the prices of everything because prior to my trip to Disney World I watched quite a few Disney World hauls just to kind of get an idea of the price of some of the souvenirs that I might be interested in getting. So that's what I'm going to do in this video purely for that reason. This is not to brag or anything like that. This video might be fairly long, but I'm going to try and run through it as quick as I can. This isn't going to be in any particular order, but I'll try and tell you where I got everything from in the parks, even though most of the souvenirs you tend to find in various different places in Disney World. So anyway, I'll just get straight into it. Obviously, I will just quickly discuss my mini ears because I'm wearing those right now. These were, I believe, $25, around that sort of price. I can't remember because I haven't got the tag on these. I've also picked up a second pair for my sister as one of her like souvenir presents, but the price isn't on these, so I think they're around $25. So I just picked up these because it's just the rules, you have to wear these in Disney World. Just everyone has to wear these. They have absolutely loads of different types of Mickey and Minnie ears, but I picked up the kind of classic like sparkly Minnie ears with a little bow, so that was cute. The next things I picked up were actually free, and they were my pin badges. The first one is the first visit badge, which you just have to pick up on your first visit to Disney World. And the second one was a birthday badge. It did have 21 written on it, but the permanent marker rubbed off when I sprayed perfume onto it. But basically these pin badges you just pick up for free. Just ask anyone in the Disney parks, in any shop or anything like that, if you can pick up one of these badges and they will just give them to you. So they have loads of different badges for different kind of celebrations, I guess, like whether it's your anniversary or your birthday, things like that. So I've just got those two, and I've got Ben's first visit badge as well because I went with my boyfriend. Next thing I've got is my magic band, which if you book a trip through Disney World then you get this for free, but if you don't, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but if you don't get this for free with your package, you can buy these for around $13. And in the parks you can also pick up like different themed bands with like different characters on and things like that. They're a little bit more expensive, but I just kept mine that came for free, and it's a pink one. And you can get your name printed on the inside of it, which is really cute. And you can reuse these every time you go to the park, so I think I'm going to do that next time I go, because I'm definitely going to book another trip sometime soon. And the next thing I'm going to mention, because it's on my magic band, are these bandits, is what they're called. This is the packet that they came in. You get 3 or 4 in a pack depending on the pack that you get, and these just pop in to the little holes on your magic band and they just decorate it. They've got tons of different like characters and different things that you can put on, and this was, I believe, maybe $8 I think this was for the pack of 3, and I just got the glittery Mickey ears, which I thought went with everything really. So I think that's really cute to decorate your magic band. So the next thing I got was a lanyard, and this was just to put my pins on that I was going to buy. I wasn't going to be into the whole pin trading thing. A lot of people are into the whole pin trading thing at Disney World, but I just wanted to pick up a few pins that I felt were relevant to me, that I liked. I didn't want to trade anything. So I picked up a lanyard, and this is the Disney Princess lanyard. I haven't got anything on the end of it because I couldn't find anything to put on the end of it, but it's just got loads of little Disney princesses on. And this lanyard was $11.95. without tax. Tax in America is so awkward to work out. Yeah, it was $11.95 without tax. So it's just a lanyard like that. And then I picked up a few pins along the way. I bought this from Magic Kingdom, I believe, but you can get them absolutely everywhere. Same with the bandits for the magic band. Then I've got the first pin here is this 2016 souvenir pin. I wanted to pick one up with the date on just so I could remember what year I got it. So just got Cinderella on and castle in the background. And this pin was $11.99, so it was one of the more expensive pins. Then I just picked up Cinderella's carriage pin, and this one was $11.99 again because it's got these little crystals on, so it's very cute. Then I picked up this sparkly pink Mickey pin, and I picked this up because it matched my nail polish I was wearing on my trip, which was pink and sparkly, so I just thought it looked cute. And this one was a little bit cheaper. This was $8.99, and I got all of these from Magic Kingdom, but like I said, you can pick them up pretty much anywhere in the park. Then the last badge I've got on my lanyard is this Woody and Buzz Toy Story pin, and this I actually got from Hollywood Studios, and I got this after I met Woody and Buzz because I was wearing my lanyard for the photos, and Buzz actually came and looked at my lanyard and checked to see if I had any Buzz or Woody themed pins on it, and I didn't, and he was really gutted, so I felt bad. So I picked up a Woody and Buzz pin because I absolutely love Toy Story. I believe this one was one of the more expensive ones because it's got little movable arms, which is really cute. So I think this was around $11.99 as well. But those are all my little pins. On the back of these pins, you actually get a little Mickey sort of stopper to push in the back of the pin. But one of my Mickey things popped off when I was on one of the rides, and I almost lost the pin, so I was really gutted. So I went in one of the shops to see if there was anything to kind of replace the back that I'd lost, and we found these things which are called lock-in pin backs, and you get 10 in a pack, and it's got this little hex key sort of thing, and you can actually replace the backs of the pins with these lockable sort of pin backs, and it stops them falling off basically. And this was $9.95 for the pack of 10. So if you're buying quite a few pins that you're going to wear rather than like keep and trade, then I suggest getting those backs for the pins just so they don't come off on the rides, because that would be sad. Then another little souvenir sort of thing I got were a few pressed pennies and a pressed quarter, which are just these here. I didn't get loads, I didn't collect them all, I just picked up a few that I saw that I wanted, such as the Hollywood Tower of Terror quarter, a Buzz and Woody penny, and then 2 Beauty and the Beast themed pennies. I don't know if you'll be able to see them very well. That's the little Woody one. But those are really cute. They're not too expensive to pick up, and you can collect them and keep going back and collecting them all if you really want to. So I thought I'd get a few of those. Next, I've got a t-shirt. I wanted to buy at least one thing that was like a clothing item from Disney World, because I wasn't too fussed about getting anything that was particularly like Disney clothing, but I did want to pick up a souvenir t-shirt, so I picked up this one. It's very subtle Disney, but it's got the 2016, the date on it, so I thought that would be good to kind of remember the date again. So this is a men's t-shirt, but I picked it up in small, and it fits really nice with all of the parks on the front and when they opened, which is really cute. So you've got Magic Kingdom 1971, Epcot 1982, Animal Kingdom 1998, and then Hollywood Studios 1994. So it's got the dates on those, and that was $24 or $25, something around that, before tax. So I think it came to about $26, which is not bad. The next thing I got was from Hollywood Studios, and it's this like board sign thing. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. You know, the action things. And this was $7.95, which is actually really cheap for what it was, because a lot of the souvenirs were a little bit pricey, but that's because they're Walt Disney World souvenirs. This is actually quite cheap. and I picked this up just because it's quite iconic for Hollywood Studios and I really enjoyed that park. So you can write with chalk on these as well, which I might do. I might keep this up in my room and just write things on it. So I picked that up from Hollywood Studios. The next thing I got, I actually bought from the airport on the way back, but this was pretty much in all the resort gift shops, all the parks, pretty much everywhere. And it is a memory box. I will take it out of the packet so you can see what it looks like a bit better. Really cute souvenir box, and you can put your photo in the front of it, so you can put like a photo of you in front of the castle, which would be really cute. And it says Once Upon a Time on it, and it's got it down the side as well. This was $21.95, which is actually not bad. Although it's just a cardboard box, it's really well made, and it's just, the detail on it is absolutely lovely. And when you open it up, it's got like a slight magnetic shut on it, which is good. When you open it up, it's got this little section here that says Once Upon a Time, and some lines that you could write things on, like little memories, and it says Happily Ever After on the inside. And I'm just going to use this to put all my souvenirs in, which is what it's for. And I don't know if I'm going to write on here, I might stick a picture there, I'm not sure. But I just thought this was really cute, and I originally saw it in my resort hotel, but I didn't pick it up because I thought I probably wouldn't have the room in my case, which I didn't. But then when I got to the airport, I picked it up at the airport so I could take it through. Then the next thing, which is slightly related to that, is a photo album. You might have seen this in quite a few hauls if you've watched a few Disney World hauls before this one. And I'll take it out of the wrapper because I haven't even opened it yet. This was $29.95, which sounds a little pricey, but it's really good quality. It's like a soft, like faux leather sort of cover, and it's got this really nice embossing on the back of like a crest, and then it's got Walt Disney World written down the side in gold, and this metal sort of Cinderella's castle. And when you open it up, it's loads of like really nice detailing on the inside cover, and then the emblem again on the front, and you get a gold gel pen with it so you can write in it. And when you open it up, you can fit 4 photos in each like double page spread, and then it's got some lines here that you can write the memory on it with your gold gel pen. Just so much thought gone into this photo album. It's such good quality, and it's going to be lovely to put all my photos in. I think I've got around 900 photos and videos combined, so I'll have plenty of photos to choose from with this. Next thing I actually got from one of the restaurants in Magical Kingdom. I went to the Be Our Guest restaurant, which is obviously the Beauty and the Beast themed restaurant, which you have to book a reservation well in advance to eat at that restaurant, but it's absolutely lovely. And I picked up a souvenir mug from there with my drink. I think my drink was about $19 or $20, and you got a souvenir mug with it, which lights up, which is really cute. And it's not the best quality. I'm probably not going to use it as a mug because it'll probably get broken because it's only plastic. But it's a really nice souvenir to have, and it just reminds me of the really nice steak I had at that restaurant. So if you are going to Disney World and you want somewhere really nice to eat, then definitely go to Be Our Guest because it's absolutely lovely. Next thing I've got is a little picture frame magnet on the back. This was $9.95, which is a little bit pricey for a magnet, but it's really nice, decent quality, and it's got some little hidden Mickeys on it, and you can just put your photo in it and put it on your fridge. So I'm going to put a photo of me and Ben at Disney World in it. Another magnet I picked up is this, which is huge. It's the Cinderella castle, and it's like a rubber sort of material, so it's not super heavy, and I think this was about $7 or $8, so it was a little bit cheaper, surprisingly. But this is from my mum because she collects magnets from whatever trip I go on, because I go on quite a few trips and I always bring back a magnet, so I picked that up. The next thing I've got is this little sparkly tiara. I was going to take my larger tiara that I wore for prom, but I realised it wasn't going to be easy to wear it if I bought Mickey ears, and I obviously wanted to be wearing Mickey ears. So I found these, and I think this was from the Emporium in Magic Kingdom, and obviously it's just got the front piece which just pushes in the front of your head, which was really useful because I could wear it with my Mickey ears. And I got so many comments asking me where I got my ears from because people thought I'd got one with like a crown attached to it, but everyone was like really impressed with my super awesome idea of wearing Mickey ears and a tiara, so that was kind of cool. But this was $12.95 without tax, and I just thought I had to pick this up. And in the front it's got a really subtle little Mickey gem. The next thing I picked up was this little Minnie Mouse pen, and I had to pick up a pen. I don't know why, I just kept passing racks of different Disney themed pens like this with different characters on the top. And whenever I saw this I was like, I have to buy it, I have to buy it. So I'm not sure which shop I got this from, it was literally everywhere, but I picked up this, and I believe this was about $7 without tax. I think it was about $6.95. I've got some absolutely hilarious photos that I got from Hollywood Studios in one of those like photo booths that you get everywhere, and they're printed really weird because the light was so bright that was coming through. You can't really see us very well, but my nostrils are huge on these, so this is just a hilarious like souvenir that I've kept, which I thought was funny. But yeah, that was $5 to get these printed. I've also got a little Mickey straw, which I got from, I can't remember the name of the restaurant. It was in Epcot, and it was like a fast food sort of takeout place in Epcot, and I saw that you could buy Mickey straw for like 60-70 cents, so I picked one up. I also picked up a little keyring for myself, for my keys. I might use it on my keys. I'm a little bit worried it's going to get lost or broken, but we'll see. But it's just this little Mickey keyring, and I bought this from the Christmas shop in Magic Kingdom, but I saw this in a few different places. This was $9.95 without tax, but I just thought it was really cute and it's really ornate. And it's metal, so it shouldn't break really, but I just don't want to lose it. So we'll see if I actually use this. The next things I bought were actually from the Pandora Shop in Magic Kingdom, which is in Uptown Jewelers. They've got like a little Pandora stall inside Uptown Jewelers, and they've got all of the Disney themed Pandora jewellery. And because I've got a Pandora bracelet, I just had to pick up a Disney themed charm. So Ben, for my birthday, as my birthday present, he picked me up a Disney themed charm. This one here, which is Cinderella's carriage, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's got a little gold like crown on the top of it, and it's got loads of little sparkly crystals in it, and it's really big, to be honest, and including tax that was around $100, which is quite expensive, but it's a Pandora charm and it's Disney themed, so you're kind of expecting that price, to be honest. But that was like my birthday treat off Ben. Not that the holiday wasn't enough already, but I just had to get that. And I also picked up my pink leather bracelet from there. This bracelet was around $65, so it's just the pink leather one. So I picked that up as well. And something to mention about the Pandora like merchandise in Disney World is that the boxes are adorable. They're the same as normal Pandora boxes, but they have Disney Parks written on the top and the Disney logo on the back, and it's got it on the inside as well. So that's something to mention about the Disney Pandora. Something else I picked up, which is fairly random, but it's for my dad. It's one of his little presents from Disney World. It's a Snickers bar, but this one says Sleepy on it, which is obviously one of the 7 dwarves. Most of the 7 dwarves I found, but I couldn't find Grumpy. I wanted to get my dad that one, but I got him Sleepy instead. But I think this cost me like $2, which in the UK you can buy Snickers for like 50 pence, but $2 for a Snickers. Either way, it's a souvenir. He's probably not going to eat it. He's probably going to keep it and have it in the cupboard for like 50 years. The next thing, or the next 2 things I picked up were from Epcot, and they were from Japan World. In Japan World there is a little store, or quite a big store actually. I can't pronounce the name of it. That's the name of it, and it's like a little Japan like department store, and it's really cute. And in that store there's a little like table shop booth thing, I don't know what you call it, where basically you can pick your own pearls from a mussel clam shell thing. They have loads of them in like a tank, and you pick your own pearls out, they open the clams in front of you, and whatever pearl you've got you get to keep, obviously, and you can set it in jewellery, which I just thought was really cute, a really nice idea for a souvenir. So first of all I picked up one for myself, which is this Cinderella's carriage, and it's silver so it won't tarnish or anything like that, and the little pearl is inside. The pick of pearl is fairly pricey. Well, it can rack up when you buy the jewellery for it, because the initial pearl was $16.99, and obviously whatever shell you get, that's the pearl that you get to keep. But then I had to buy obviously the Cinderella carriage charm, which was $49.95, but then obviously I had to buy the chain, and this chain was $19.95, but that came to almost $90, which, you know, I like it. I think it's really pretty and I'm going to wear it loads. But then I got one for my mum because she absolutely loves pearls, but I don't think she owns any. But I thought it'd be really cute if I picked her out a pearl and got her some jewellery for it, and she could just keep it as like a really special souvenir. But this is the one I got my mum. This is the little pearl I got. It was pretty similar to mine, which is cute. And again, the pearl was $16.99. The little cage, which again is silver, that was $21, so a little bit cheaper than mine. Then her chain was, I believe, $17.95 because it was a little bit shorter than the one that I got, because I wanted mine to drop down further on my neck. Then obviously, so it looked nice when I gave it to my mum, I bought her this little box as well, which was $3.95. So all of that came to around $45 for the lot. Another thing I bought from Japan World, in the same store I think, was this big box of incense sticks. I'm not really an incense kind of person, I'm more of a scented candle person, but I was sniffing the incense sticks because there was absolutely loads of them, and I saw this one and obviously I was drawn to it because it was pink, but it smelt really, really good. This is the lotus scented sticks, and there's 200 in this box, and you get a little like incense holder for it as well, and this was only $9.50. Then the last thing I got from Japan World was a packet of high chews. I actually bought 2 packets of these, but the other packet, we've eaten them all. But these are basically supposed to be like chewing gum, but you can swallow it. But these are just really, really nice. We picked up a couple of packets. We picked up the grape and we picked up the mango. And I have the horrible habit, which my boyfriend hates, of swallowing chewing gum whenever I chew it. So we kind of had a little joke about these because it was like chewing gum, but I was allowed to swallow it. So I think these were about $4 in Japan World, so I just sort of interested to try them. The next thing I got was also from Epcot, but it's from the Germany section of Epcot, and this is a packet of Werther's Original popcorn. Basically it's just popcorn covered in like Werther's Originals, like caramel sort of sauce. It's like caramel popcorn but Werther's Original flavours basically. And they had a big Werther's Originals shop in Germany. So I picked up 2 packs of these. I picked up one for me that I've already eaten, and I picked up a pack for my mum and dad to try. And these were only just under $4 for the pack, which I actually think was pretty decent considering the food in Disney World is really expensive. I thought this was really good, so I picked up those. We went to Disney Springs in Disney World, which used to be called Downtown Disney, but it's now called Disney Springs. But I went into the Harley Davidson shop, and because it's my sister's dog's birthday, his 5th birthday, very soon, I thought I'd buy him a little present from the Harley Davidson shop, and this is what I got him. And it's basically a little dog cap with Harley Davidson on. It's quite funny. He's going to look really hilarious in it, but this was $15.95 and I just think he's going to look hilarious in it. I also picked up from the hotel that we were staying in, I picked up some of the like soaps that they put in the rooms. This is like a shampoo and it's got like cute little Mickey ears on the top, which is really sweet. And obviously you've got a couple of soaps, the hand soap and the bath soap that they give you. And we were tipping mousekeeping pretty much every day, so they'd always put in like loads more soaps for us every day, and I was collecting them up in a big bag. And this is only half of them. There's quite a lot in here. This is only half of the soap. Ben's got the other half that he's given to his mum and dad. But I'm going to be giving some to my mum and dad and my sister as like added souvenir sort of things. So I thought that was a good idea. The next things I brought back as kind of free souvenirs were my park maps. Obviously I've got one for each park: Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, all of the parks, and one for the shopping mall I went to as well. And I just thought it'd be nice to keep all those. I just thought it'd be nice to keep in my little souvenir box. I think that is everything from Disney World that I brought back. I've just got a couple of things I'm going to mention now that I got from my shooting experience at Top Gun Orlando. Me and Ben are both fairly interested in like guns and shooting and things like that. We're both airsofters. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. So basically we booked a package to shoot loads of different pistols and rifles and things like that. But included in the package, you got a t-shirt, and it's got all the guns that you can shoot down the side, and I've ticked them all off with a little biro so I know I've shot them. And it's got a little target on the back, and he actually let us shoot these on the range, which was really cool. So it's got little bullet holes in. My aim wasn't very good with this particular pistol. It was very powerful. But I just thought that was a really nice souvenir that we could both bring back and both keep as a memory of that experience. We also went back because we enjoyed it so much, and we asked if we could shoot a couple of additional pistols, and I've actually kept a couple of the targets. They're really big, so I'm not going to open them up, as souvenirs of how bad I was. I wasn't that bad, I was okay. But I just kept a couple of those, and Ben kept a couple of his. And I actually brought back a few of the empty shells, because I just thought that was really cool to be able to bring some of these back. So I think that's all of the souvenirs I got and all of the souvenirs I picked up from Disney World. If you're interested in seeing what else I picked up from America, then stay tuned for that video. It will be mostly makeup based, just to warn you, but definitely stick around for that. I will also be making a couple of like vlog movie style videos of my trip, because I've got loads of little clips of footage of the trip that I wanted to put into a little video to show you guys and to show my family and things like that. If you're interested in seeing those, then again stick around, because they will be up hopefully within the next few weeks. If you're interested in seeing any of those videos, make sure you subscribe and stick around for those. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.